Hey everyone. So Pigface has had an update. Now, if you haven't seen this game, I highly recommend you get it. It's dirt cheap. It's really fun. Best way to describe it's like an FPS manhunt, but it's an immersive sim, so you can just basically do what you want. Oh fuck. I wonder something. Yep, that worked. What the? The way it just sort of like sprung then. Oh, that's how you get the drunk bow. I thought that would be like something that you'd get at the very end of the game. Or what he's done so far, because this is still a work in progress. That's one another. What the f... Oh, fuck, I've lost the, Shit, I've just realised I've lost my fucking thing that I was after. I'm just lost. Ah, shit. Oh, you've got back. I'll just retrace my steps. So we came up here. No. Yeah, I think I've lost the fucking machete. Shit. I've lost machete. Let's see if there's anything I can fucking pound him on. Nope. Yeah, I think that's a glitch.
You guys! I'm fucking fuming! I see.
The thing about this game as well, it sort of gives me a bit of like Misfits vibes. So if you're in the UK, Misfits was a TV show on Channel 4 where it was just basically like superheroes, but they were like um, uh, youth offenders. It was fucking brilliant. Well, first 3 seasons were brilliant. Then after Super Hoodie storyline concluded, it just went shit. I would say like I think season 3 is like the best bit. Oh, it's the it's where it starts to go downhill. It's still good.
Did you notice those police uniforms and landmines? Seems like there was a breakout recently. A bunch of your old pals decided to form up and start making explosives. Call themselves jumpsuits. Stupid fucking name. Anyways, we're sending you into their territory to clean up. Can't let them think they can piss wherever they please.
I'm gonna try that out. Because I've never tried this weapon out before. I thought it just springs open. Okay, I didn't do everything, but great.
I'm gonna beat your pow!
Oh, so you can retrieve your bolts. That's cool. I mean, that was a good kick. And I nearly just blew myself up there. That was stupid, mate.
There she is.
Oh, Apple. Okay, that helped. When Claws and Pearls, I can see how those shots went. Oh, you fuck mugget. That was some fucking music, wasn't it?
Look out! Don't run off!
Oh, fuck's sake. The waste.
Oh shit!
Give me a good fight. Damn it! Give me a good
Fuck.
I need help! You.
Come on, let's. Over here. I'll go back. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
That fucking hit him, didn't it? That was a shot.
Look out!
Huh? Oh, shit!
You okay? Someone's dead. Oh shit! Come here.
Oh, shit!
Guys, I see her. Look out! You're pissing me off! You. Guys, I need help! I see you! Let's see!
I see her!
Oh, fuck.
Guys, I see her! Huh? It's her!
Oh, my fucking days. Some music back on. Not that. Just use my Little battlefield training does come in handy every now and then.
Long time no see.
Combo. Oh shit, I've only got one painkiller. Fuck. Oh, you.
I see her. Come on.
Hurts, doesn't it?
And then
Fuck you!
right, that's everything. Right, right. Mask. Gotta get the last mask. I mean, the last mask. The mask on the map. What the mask is up here? Hmm. So the mask isn't down here. I don't remember the mask is here. So. I remember it used to be up one of these. Gotta be careful. That's if they look in here. Here it is.
Caesar? Yeah, no reservations about it. I'm not surprised. You know how many fights she got into in there? I wouldn't imagine she made any friends. Uh-huh. Affirmative. Also, about earlier. Yeah, I do want to raise. 10,000. I don't think it's unreasonable. Do you know how much I... You fucking asshole. You know, something that I like about you is that you don't seem bothered by the fact that I could kill you at any second. I don't think it's because you're too stupid to understand the gravity of the situation. I think it's because, to you, this is fun. When I was digging around in your brain, I didn't see anything. No love, hatred, no regrets either. Just a pure and distilled joy for killing. A slave with no master. We've got a new job lined up for you. I hope you like malls.
This one's a bit of a bitch, so I'm gonna have to take something. Ah. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky.
Spotted! I'm gonna beat your brakes off! Huh? Someone's here.
Ah! I need to make some more. Bastard.
Set them up. Let's see.
You're rid of them now.
She's here.
You look familiar. It's her.
Let's fight.
Fuck you.
here! Spotted! Come on!
Oh, you scumbag. Scumbag? Scumbag.
Set them up! Nice try!
You look familiar. Get over here. It's hurt. I ain't going back. There she is.
Fuck you!
You look familiar.
Oh, for.
What a pushover.
Missed it.
Oh, fuck no. Spotted. Now,
Yeah, this map is a bastard. It's problem with this game when you go into the See, one moment you could remove the mines, now you can't. What the fuck? I noticed this cursor thing again. Literally, when you have to respawn, you pretty much have to You have to click out the game and click back in. It's a pain.
I'm gonna beat your brains out. Hurts, don't it?
Hello, he just went woo, right over.
Come here.
Out the window you go. Ah, shh.
You're one of them now? Look out! Come here. God damn it! Fuck you!
Hey, Voltage. Right, we've got a fence. Let's get the hell out of it. Before I get killed again, because this machine's going to keep getting killed on. It's good. I've been playing it since the first like build came out. And it just keeps getting better and better. So there's a few things I would change. Like there's certain they look like umbrella, the giant umbrellas where they haven't got the cover on them. That you should be able to kick them and then pile them on there.
You wouldn't happen to have any glow sticks or DMT, would you? You're going to a rave. It might be weird, like a high school reunion, but I think it'll be a whole lot of fun. Caesar's orders are to eliminate 2 key targets, but I'm giving you a third. They are high profile. No clue what they're doing with that filth. Make good in there. I know you'll give them what they deserve.
Let's look and I can build something new corners now. Right, we can have an LMG with a silencer. Okay. Shame with the AK, we can't do that. Oh, cool. I mean, yeah, it's a good game so far. You know, it's like the atmosphere of this is just unbelievable. Oh god, not another layer for ID.
I see her.
The thing with it is, I like. I wanted Doom. I didn't want medieval things because it just felt like Witchfire, and there's just so many other like FPSs which is going for like medieval FPS. I want a proper Doom that is very 90s styled, where it's like you, in a way, like Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein, you have your basic weapons. You have your Luger, your STG-44, but then when you get to like the higher levels, then you get the futuristic weapons like the BFG, the plasma rifle. I prefer that. I really want to have like a proper Doom 2 where it's like the Doom Slayer or Doom guy is literally in the city when demons are just ripping through the place and you are just fighting through to get to the portal, to get to hell, to kick their asses and send them back to hell. There's a mod pack called Extermination Day on it's for the original. It's for Doom 2, but I put Project Brutality on that. I've been loving that map pack because you're going from one moment you're in Mars, one moment you're in this big fucking city where you are literally fighting. There's one where I was running through the street and there was two cyber demons, and I was getting my ass handed to me. And then I went into hell, and hell has just been like this, like overall, like mental thing. That's what we need. In a way, I would have preferred what they did with the new Doom if they did that as Quake 1. Because Quake 1 is literally medieval, futuristic. Like, one moment you're in the medieval fighting like Cthulhu type demons, and then the next you're fighting on like cyber hacked like mutants. That would have been better. I've never liked Quake 2, Quake 3, or Quake Arena, or Quake Champions, because Quake 1 to me had that like on Earth. It felt like it shouldn't exist in this world. That game felt creepy. I loved how Nine Inch Nails also did the soundtrack, and Trent Reznor did most of the voices. I love that. And the enemies were creepy as shit. We may do. I think that's what they're trying to tease with the Dark Earth. I don't even know why they showed that. Like, Dark Earth, what? He just blew up a hospital and there was a kid in there. That's why he's pissed off. There wasn't really that much to it. Like, I loved the style of it when they started teasing it. I was loving the look of it. I was like, okay, here we go. But you know. Yeah, but it's like in hell. That's the thing. But Quake, I always feel like the new Doom is pretty much Quake 1. If they wanted to do like that, that's what they should have done with the lore. Um, I feel like Doom Eternal was brilliant. Like, I did enjoy Doom Eternal. I just didn't like it being a platformer. I think if you had the gameplay of Doom, the new, Doom 2016, if you had the gameplay of that with the look of Doom Eternal, that would have been perfect. Plus, also, I cannot believe. Actually, I'm going to show it. Mick Gordon said he wanted to do something with Doom Eternal. And it's... This is roughly what he said. I'm going to change the... Let's quickly swap this around to my mixing.
There is into Sandy City, right?
Right. This, I cannot believe they didn't think this was a good idea. I just cannot believe it, because this was just genius.
I really wanted the game to kind of have throwbacks to Doom 2. You fight this demon on the top of a skyscraper, and I saw it and I'm like, oh, you know what would be the best thing there? Is into Sandy City, right? You kill the bad guy, you turn around, the camera starts panning back, and bum 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 ba da ba da. I mocked it up and I got goosebumps. It was that cool, right? And I knew Doom fans would just be like, oh my God, that's perfect. So anyway, I put it together and I sent it off and it got rejected. And I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. And they're like, no, it feels too like gamey. It feels too kind of 8-bit gamey. And I'm like, oh man, I got so frustrated at it. I really wanted
And someone actually mixed it with this, and it's just brill. I think it was Zed. It's just this.
And you will be their savior. Your strength will be their shield, and your will their sword. You remain unbroken, for your fight is eternal.
And I'm like, I think I know who made that choice. I think I know, because I've started to realize that the guy, it's like with oh, what's it now? It's like there was a guy with Bethesda who I honestly, the moment he started to appear, you could just see the issues starting to build in that place. And I've got a feeling I know who that person is that is fucking like the game up. I think it's not Hugo. I think Hugo is cool. I like Hugo. I just think he's a bit misguided with the story. Marty, I think it's Marty. Yeah, that's it. I think it's him because you know when you certain people, you just have like an off feeling about them. He's that one, and I feel like he's probably the issue. I bet you Hugo Martin know that one before. It's fucking brilliant, but Marty is the one that probably has the final say. It's like I look at the ID. I love ID software. I always have done. Even though, to me, it's going to be Romero. He's the goat out of all of them. I think, because he's the one who I think gave that identity to the place. Because the moment he left, it suddenly went that that whole super, like sci-fi things like they just couldn't get out of it. You look at like Quake and Doom, all went sci-fi and Rage in a way. Then when the new guys have come in, they've suddenly started trying to go back to their medieval bit. But at the same time, you also had, is it Sandy Pearson, who came up with like the Lovecraftian element. Like I grew up with id, and I always thought id was cool. Anyway, do you know what Martin reminds me of? If you watch Ready Player One, it reminds me of the villain from that. I forgot what his name is. Because it's like, you know, that bit, there's a scene where, I don't know if you've seen the movie, there's a part where you have like the two creative directors who are working on the game who want to make the game free and open. And the guy's going, you know, you should have season pass, you should have silver pass, gold pass. It's that type of thing. And then suddenly he takes over the game, and it's just not right. I did not look where I was going though. Yeah, I mean, seriously, get on GOG and start playing a lot of the old games. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. That game, that had more atmosphere, and I enjoyed it more than Call of Duty. And they have like a zombie experience in that. Quake has a really good zombies where you literally have to just blow up the zombies. If you just keep shooting them, they'll just keep getting back up. You literally have to jib them. Rage 1 was good, and then it just went weird halfway through the game. To me, Rage was just basically it was just a realistic Borderlands. Yeah, Castle Wolfenstein just trumps it. Like seriously, like that. Though, what I tend to tell people to do now is I basically say get on GOG because the thing with GOG is when it decides to load. What you have with GOG is this one, GOG mods, and what they do is when you buy the game, you can get the mods for free. So, like for example, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, that installs the unofficial patch for you, so you don't have to fuck around with anything. You literally just download the game. It adds on to your library. I mean, this is it. This is what I have. This really does update the game to be so much better. Like you can customize the UI, gives you more weapons. It's basically like a patch to make it run on modern systems. It is like the dog's bollocks. So it's like it gives you everything. And I use GOG Galaxy now for everything because I can load up all my libraries and play the games through there. They are, and the thing, I mean, here we go. You got like all the different things. Like they've even added like a DLC pack to get like more weapons as well, which is insane. Oh, look, that's the Delu. Yeah, they got the Delu. And also they do like really good discounts. Oh yeah, like seriously, even though I've got a lot. I mean, is Vampire the Masquerade? What's in price? That's still at 15 quid because sometimes this drops down, and I need to get it on this because the thing I love about GOG is it's they don't give a shit. It's your game. You can install it. You can download it. You can then go and put it on a CD. You know, that's what I love about GOG. The fact that they are the ones who suddenly said, I mean, I played Fallout London. Fallout London was brilliant, and I was fucking like, I was like, oh my god, GOG's gonna let them in, like download it. And all I did, this was the best thing about GOG. I bought Fallout 4 on GOG because all the mods were fucking broken because of Bethesda, and yet GOG was like, no, we're not gonna put the new patch on until it's all fixed. So they basically gave me the old build before all of that bullshit. So I could still install all the mods and it worked fine. And so then when I had it installed on GOG, because to set up Fallout London, it's a pain in the ass. It did it for me. It was just such a good thing. I love GOG. I'm trying to get my mates on there because it's like, it's just so much better. You get better discounts. There's a lot more cheaper games. A lot of the old new games aren't worth running out for, whereas these, like, I mean, look at that. Doom 2016 is about £3. You know, it's just that. I mean, Baldur's Gate 35, 13 quid for that's complete. I don't know if we should type in Doom and see what we get on Doom. Doom Eternal is on there. It looks like it hasn't got Dark Ages. Oh yeah, which is the send Bloodlines 2. I'm just wondering about Bloodlines 2. I mean, even though they pissed me off with that game. 25 quid. I'm still not buying it. I'm not. I don't. I really just. This is a sour spot for me because I was so excited for the original game. I was so excited. But that's why I'm working on my own game, though, and it's fun. I mean, literally, I got all the Postal games for like dirt cheap because they was doing a sale. So I got. I mean, literally, if I go into my Postal, yeah, I got that. It was really dirt cheap. That was literally all dirt cheap. Total Chaos. Oh god, Total Chaos is on here. Again, a really good game. And the funny thing is, I think oh, the demo's on here, but it is coming. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. I feel like once my game is ready, like once it's presentable, I am gonna go and send it to GOG, and I want to put it on GOG. I'm not gonna put it on Steam. I'd really want to have a way where people can mod my game, because I know a lot of people will want, like, you know, LGBTQ stuff in there. So I really want to like allow them to mod it to do that, because I'm not going to put it in because it's mainly me. I wouldn't know how the first thing about it. But if they wanted to mod it so they could have those characters, I'd understand. But this one, I still love how this game came about, because it was literally a Doom 2 mod, which is insane. I literally downloaded. It was funny. I used to like test people on it, like all these games. Like all my mates who were really into their video games, I'd be like, they go like, yeah, they're the best compared to like Epic. Epic's just rubbish. The only thing I like about Epic is every Christmas you get like free games, so that's what I tend to do. But I used to test my mates with this, because my mates were going like, "Oh, you know, old tech isn't worth it," and I'd be like, "Okay," I'll go like, "Okay, what's this game?" And it was the mod of this, and he would go, "Oh, that's got to be Unity engine, isn't it?" I went, "No, it can't be the Unreal Engine." No, what is it? I went, "Doom 2," and then I'm like, "That's 30-year-old engine." I was like, "Yeah, it's still fucking." I was like, "This is somehow he's done this," and they downloaded Doom. Downloaded is it V-Doom or Z-Doom or whatever? They downloaded that just to play Total Chaos, and they fucking shit themselves. It's the spider bit. I'm just like, nope. Nope, 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 nope. But yeah. That just looks wrong. We've got to remember to pick that up. Indie shows, no. Do you know what I really miss? I miss Realms Deep. Literally, you know, when you say like Jeff Keighley doing his solo shit, and then you got PC Gamer doing that cheesy crap that I'm like, seriously, just get to the fucking games. Oh, here's a really great thing. Realms Deep did not, one, ever have any flaws. Two, a lot of the games I literally wish list the shit out of them. Like, is it Fractured something? The one that looks like an FPS Dino Crisis. That I did. I saw all the Postal games. That's why I bought Brain Damage. The ZX, I mean Slayers X, which Slayers Z or something like that, which is just like that really was a nostalgia trip for me. And New Blood was always there, and it was just brilliant. I miss it. We need it back. Because the reason I love that thing was it was like it would show you old tech but new games for it. I used to try and get my mates involved, and I'd say, like, watch this. And they'd be like, why? And I'd be like, seriously, just watch it. And then there's suddenly see the Quake engine being used for new games, like the build engine. And then, like, seriously, the people still use those engines. I was like, yeah. And they're still fucking brilliant. They run better than anything. I think someone was playing Hitman when they was making this. Yeah, I know, and that's the thing. That's why I'm pissed with Bethesda, because Bethesda literally what do it would do is they would release the game engine for free. So then when it was like, here you go, here's the last one they did was the Doom free engine. It's like, here you go, here's the Doom free engine, completely free. We don't have that now. I want the engine that they used for Rage 1, because Rage was a good engine. It just irritates me. That's the thing. Like, I used to love Bethesda. I said if I ever became a game developer, I would want to be the next Bethesda. Now it's like, no, fuck that. If I had to, if I could get my game studio Neo Entertainment to be anything now, it's gonna be like Running with Scissors / New Blood, because it has just gone down that route of, like, it was more open for the modders and it embraced the modders. That's why you suddenly had games like Team Fortress, Counter-Strike, all were originally Doom mods. You know, they made machinima. They did a lot of things, and they embraced the community, and Bethesda shit the bed with that. Yeah, I think it's because then, if you think about it, New Blood's got what? They've got to finish Ultra Kill. I think Faith's done. They've got that new horror game that they're doing. Gloomwood is still taking a while. Obviously, we've got Fallen Aces. They've got so much on the plate, and also we've got that Fallout-esque game that they're building. So, at the moment, they can't do it. And Dusk RPG. Is it? I didn't know that. I thought it would be like New Bloods, you know, like they just drop it to shock people. I mean, the one game I am looking forward to, I don't know if you've seen it, Running with Scissors new game that's coming out next year. That's going to be interesting because it's based around Postal 1, but from a character that was one of the like NPCs, and that I'm really excited to see because I would like to see like an open world Postal 1, because apparently the Postal world is different to Postal 2. That's the thing when you're working in game development. It's like you try. I struggle to stick with like what I'm doing. I mean, I've been 3D modeling the new one of the pistols for the game because I was watching The Shadow, and I didn't know the pistol in that movie was a customized Magnum. It's basically a pistol that fired bullets that were the equivalent to a 357 Magnum, and I thought that was fucking cool. And then apparently the model they then made a few years later fired .50 Action Express, which is the Desert Eagle. So I was like, I need to put that in my game. So I've built so far the outer body of it, and it looks like an old 1911, which is a big fucking thing. But it's like trying to go and when you're trying to build a game, trying to build like a city and stuff, that is very difficult because I've been building the main menu. And the main menu is done. It was just took forever to get. It took me a week. Um, if it was me, try Godot. I think that is for performance-wise that may help. Plus, I know Godot has worked on a Raspberry Pi, so that's probably the best option if you want to start somewhere. Blender's what I use for 3D modeling because there's so many tutorials for it. I'm gonna turn the volume down on this because I'm trying to find the map. Well, the mask. Used to be up there. Or is it in there? Plus, the other thing with game design, you really have to take your time, and you won't get things right the first time. And the other thing with it is there's never one solution to a problem. There's multiple solutions. And try and get everything perfect. Trust me, that's the thing I used to do, and it took me forever. Now I try and do as quickly as I can. Oh yeah, I've literally my first game came out, and trust me, no, not that many people played it. You can't get it now anyway. I took the game off the server. The first game I made was called Z.FG, and it was for a music studio. Oh no, wait, I just remembered where the thing it's over there. And I spent 2 years on it. Well, 2 years for the demo, and I learned a lot from that experience. And I feel like my time with that studio is now over. Um, especially because of a certain person on there who I will not mention his name, but he proved to me last night how much of a cunt he still is. Fuck. Nope. Don't want to fall in that. And there we go. Oh, we got a new job. Yee. Because the last one was actually the prison, so finally we get something else. That is pretty much an AO12. Yeah, this is still early access. Oh, no. I think this was maybe just like a single developer. Oh, sorry. It's because of that music. There we go. Oh fuck! I'm pressing the wrong button.
You're one of them now?
I see you! Look! Her!
You know, I'm gonna go up to the top floor. That's much more better. The thing is, you can't really turn the music off if you go it. Say it's just one volume. There is a way of doing that with the Unity engine. All you have to do is you have to create a mixer, and then you have to. Excuse me, I was trying to explain game development here. Yeah, so you create like your volume channels in the mixer, and then when you create your audio source, you you define which audio source it goes to. I mean, the audio mixer it goes to. So it could be like your sound effects, just goes to your sound effects. But then you have to expose those mixers and then create the code to do it. And then you just create a slide and it does it all for you. It's a piece of piss. It just it sort of is a piece of piss, but sometimes it's a pain in the ass to try and set it for the first time. I think sometimes with the game developer like Unity engine, it needs to just have things on the get-go. Wait a minute, didn't I say that like a zip line? Thought it was. Oh. A really badly modeled Desert Eagle. For God's sake.
Oh shit!
Thing I do wonder about though is apparently Ramiro was working on a game, and he was working on, I think it was like, there was Black Room, and now apparently he's working on a different game that he's been working with Microsoft before they kicked. I think they're still part of. Gonna kill one more yuppie. I was gonna find the mask if there was a mask here. Yeah, he's working on like a new FPS, and I'm wondering how that's gonna turn out. No, it's not that. Yeah, I'm hoping it's good. I'm just trying to think though, how could you like, if you had to make, how could you do like a proper different FPS? Like if it was me, and the idea that I would really like to see done is like, in a way, like a supernatural Call of Duty. Like you have things like, you know, you can fight against vampires and zombies, and you have like different weapons. So like you could have a crossbows. Or like a steampunk It's just because I saw someone play Resident Evil Village, and I was thinking, like, imagine if you had like a super, like, just that as like a big map. Like, I don't like Battle Royale, but imagine like Hunt Showdown, but with like more of a supernatural element instead of it being like the Bayou and like you have people like Van Helsing, like you could have like a version of Van Helsing appear at one moment, and then you could have like an American version, and you know you can just go around hunting vampires and zombies, and then you could even have like, in a way, a bit like Nosferatu. Because Nosferatu is a pretty good game. It's just so dated. Like, I would love to see someone remake that game. Because that game was like... it's pretty much your sister's getting married to a vampire, and you go to this castle. The castle's like... It's not the same layout. But you are basically going around trying to save your family. So it could be like one moment you save the dog, or you could be saving your mom, and you're moving to try and save them as quickly as you can, and it's all on a timer, but you don't know how long you've got. So it could be like one moment you save your uncle, and then the next your mom's died. But if you save them, it could be like you save your uncle, you get like a machine gun, or if you save the priest, you get like a crucifix. It was really, really cool, and it's really atmospheric as well. And you couldn't just, like, kill the vampires. What you had to do was you had to try and find them in the resting place and then just stake them. It was so good. Again, available on GOG. I'm not sponsored by GOG. I wish I was. It's like a lot of the... It's a really good game. I literally watched... I've seen a lot of you. I mean, it's referenced by Civi. G-Man Lives does a review about it. It's just a bitch to set up, but it is worth it if you want a really good game. I mean, I'm already thinking of doing a vampire hunting game. My concept's a bit a term I'm using is, there was a review for Far Cry 3, which said it's Skyrim with guns. Fuck that. It is... Far Cry is not Skyrim with guns. For one, you can't assign which gun is in your hand. That is what I would do for mine. Mine would literally be like... It's like a vampire hunting game where you'd have Transylvania, New Orleans, London, and then you would basically... It would be like a swarm. In a way, a bit like Helldivers. And you go in and you cleanse the place. And if you do enough damage, well, if you kill enough of them, you'll wake the Master Vampire up. But if you take your time and very stealthy, you could probably find the Master Vampire and take them out, and you could save a lot of time. And a lot of ammo and stuff like that. But if you don't, and the vampire wakes up, you then have to fight it. And once you do enough damage, it'll fuck off. And it'll try and retreat to its resting place. if you don't let it get to it, you can. Well, if you follow it and it goes to resting place, you can stake it and kill it, and that's the end of that level. If you don't and you miss him, then the idea is it would go and. If you don't, you would go and can't find him. It would heal up, and then when it comes back, a bit like the Nemesis system, it'll be healed up, but it'll have like double health, double like damage, and it will sort of learn your attacks. That is the idea that I want, but I cannot make it at the moment because I just don't have the skill, the tools, or the staff. I would love to have staff to make it because I would want to make it the best thing possible. Like literally like Wild Wild West on a train. That would be where you go into you train and you have all your weapons, so you could pick one. So you could literally, like for example, you could have like dual revolvers, or you could have one revolver and have one crossbow. But if you have like a shotgun, that's obviously two-handed. But with the two-handed weapons as well, they'd have their own perks. So like the shotgun would have a cross on the pump. So when you reload it on your shoulder and you charging like you're putting the shells in. The cross will be then the vampires will keep away from you. It's that type of things that I'm thinking of. And then when you upgrade your weapons, you'll be able to get like, so let's say for example the crossbow, you just get one like a small one-handed crossbow. Then you get the two-handed, and then the third one is you get the one from Van Helsing, which is just a fully automatic crossbow. Like that's the type of ideas that I've got for the game. It's been in my mind for the last 2 years. And that's why with my Vampire RPG, I am sort of hinting to that. Because they're all set in roughly in the same universe. God, where's this fucking mask? And if you wonder what the title of the game would be called, it would be called Hellcry. Thanks, bud. I really do want to make it happen. Like, I can see it in my head, like, crystal clear. Like, the storyline, I already know how it all... how it happens. It literally is just like... It's my dream game. It's why I'm trying to work with my RPG, because I want to make it where you can pick up, like, dual weapons. But again, it's working out. I'm using for my RPG, that's bad alpha there. The idea, like the kit that I'm using, it's called Game Creator 2, and they've got all these different add-ons that you can get, but it's pulling it together. That's the part, and obviously building the characters, getting the coding right. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wing it. I'm just gonna have to just go back.
documents you found, there's evidence of trade with the jumpsuits. It looks like they were working closer than we thought. Maybe that's why. Never mind. I haven't heard from Caesar since the pen, but I think we need to work fast. There's an office complex not far from the plaza. The IP addresses on the laptops point there. Go. I'll brief you on your computer.
Oh, there we go. That's the type of thing I'll probably do in my game, where it's like you'll have two different districts with the Vampire RPG, and then it'll be early access. In a way, a bit like Gloomwood. What have I unlocked though? Nice. Let's pull that bandolier. When I thought it was going to be bandolier, I thought you were going to get like, so you can carry dual pistol, or dual weapons. Yeah, that's basically it. So far, it still is a good game. Oh, 3 hours on that game. But it's a really good game. I enjoy it. I think, again, it's another indie title that really does show that indie games are a lot better than the AAA shit that's coming out today. So yeah. Yeah, I'll find something. This is what I've been 3D modeling so far. And that's the overall idea for it. And then it's going to take some time. Come on. There we go. So yeah, this is roughly what I've built so far for this, which for some reason was doing that. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of like tricks of the things that we do. Like literally all of these is just geometry nodes. So if I click here, all of this is what it's making. So when I click there, it's just all pre like created. You could use the array, but the problem is some of these there should be like lights on them. It's like here, as you can see, there's these. So I thought it should have had copy the collection over. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is what it's when you start getting into game development, you pretty much have to learn a lot of tricks. Sometimes it's not what you think. Like let's say for something complicated, you just do it flat. It's like these. I've not properly 3D modeled it. I've just gone. It's just a plane. So there is things to learn. I mean, I started teaching Waypoint some of the game development because I wanted to do. I think they were doing like a tower defense game, but now I think I'm not sure what they want to do. But it does take time. I mean, it's like this place. Like I'm starting to build like the interior of the nightclub. Again, just completely blame. I think these are not 2D planes. No, it is 2D. Well, roughly 2D. Because then if I just wanted to make it solid, I just go like there. Yep, that's roughly everything I would say with game development. It's just it does take time, and you will drive yourself nuts trying to get some things done, like on the smallest bit of detail. It's just, and then there's times where it's like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Like if I showed you how many weapons I 3D modeled for the game, because it's like, oh, I see this, I see it, watch film, and I'm like, oh, I want that weapon in the game. Oh, I want that in the game. Just trying to find. Yeah, it's like I've 3D modeled this because this is going to be for the inventory system. It's all going to be on the phone. Oh yeah, it's just you just start 3D modeling and like you'll start off with something that's simple and then it gets more complicated. And then there was times where I was trying to make stuff and I just couldn't work out how to do it. And now it's like I can make it. Well, apart from making people, I can't do that very well. So that's why I use Mixamo Fuse. Because Mixamo Fuse it's like this. That the simplest way of doing like something with this type of thing is I'll show you a little trick. So if we create a plane and merge it into the center and then just extrude it to the right. And then push that up. Just using this as an example. So you think, okay, I've just done that. How do I turn that into a cylinder? Just go here and click generate screw. And then you just flip the normals around. And there you go. You got your lamppost. It's just that simple. Whereas a lot of people, what they tend to do is they tend to go, I'll create a cylinder and I'll extrude up and I'll just start doing this. And it just takes the piss. Whereas that, you just got one little thing and you just click screw and it goes bump. And you can change it to like 180, so you have half. It's just that simple. And I learned that like 4 years into using Blender. Just don't know what this will look like. But you can actually use that as like a Coke bottle. So it's just things like that that it'll learn. There's times when I'm just sitting here and I'll just start randomly 3D modeling. The thing that I need to start doing is instead of making the level in Blender, make it in the engine. So just use the bits and pieces in Blender and then put them into like the lights and stuff. Because then when I put this into Unity, it'll have all of this ready, so I can just keep dragging and dropping it in. It's like this. When I made this was based off a sketch I drew like 2020, 2010. And I never thought I'd see that in 3D. But that's the type of skills that I've learned through the years. Like, I've just built so many different things. I'm trying to find something that I made, and I can't fucking find it. Also, because they literally had that Desert Eagle in the game. That's how I did my Desert Eagle. So that just looks too tiny. And then there's this little building. Yeah. Oh, it's okay, bud. Yeah, it's like you just learn a lot of different things, and it's there's things that I still are shit at. Sculptures, I'm terrible. But it's something I'm learning. And the thing is, like, that's the bright side of AI, because what I tend to do now is if I get stuck, I'll go to the AI and I'll go, how do I do this? Because a lot of time, with YouTube videos, you're waiting forever, where I'm like, how do I do this? And it'll be like, okay, here's a guide. And that's what I use to make stuff. When I'm doing coding, I don't have it generate code. I go like, okay, how do I do this? And it'll be like, right, you need to work out this code, you need to type something like this. You know, it's AI can be used as a tool. It should not be reliant upon. I mean, that a 3D model. I mean, textured and stuff like that. Like, I designed all these logos. But yeah. But literally in 3 minutes 20. So I mean 3 hours 20. So I'm gonna log off now. I'm next gonna be on. Oh, I should be on in a few days. But obviously I'm on the Discord, so I'll let you know when I'm on. But thanks for giving me company, Voltage. It's always a pleasure. And yeah, I think the next time I'll show you the Doom mod I play all the time, because it's fun, it's fucking brilliant. And it gets fucking, it really does rip you an asshole when you get into the later levels. A lot harder than the new Dooms. So yeah. Anyway,